Hey guys, welcome to day 6. Oh, we getting up there. Day 6 of the Transparency Project. Um, if you guys don't already know, you should check out days 1 through 5. Yeah, go do that. But this is Soletically Yours. My name is Tania, and I am sharing questions that people have asked me. I'm picking numbers out of a bowl so that they're random, and I don't know which question I'm going to be answering today. I'm doing this in order to combat depression. I feel like depression is linked to a lack of vulnerability and a lack of openness. So this is me being vulnerable and open. Yeah. So without further ado, let's just kind of get to it. See what number we get today. Number 11. All right. Oh, that's the easy one. Okay. Oh, wait, that's not it. How do you conquer a fear of failure? That's definitely not an easy one. Okay. I don't know. Let me find out. No, I'm just playing. I'm just kidding. You just get back out there. If it doesn't work, you revamp your plan and you do it again. It's not easy to be comfortable with the fact that things didn't go the way that you planned, but just don't even look at it as failure. Look at it more so as your plan not exactly working out and it needs some tweaking, so that way you're not beating yourself up so much. I don't see really failure as a negative. It's more so just means that, okay, that didn't work, you got it, so there's some experience under your belt. So that's experience. That counts for something. If it doesn't work, you try again. And if it's something that is for you, you'll have it. If it's not, you won't. And it just is what it is. You just have to be okay with that. Life is not going to ever just hand you things. You have to work for it. So, and working for things, it doesn't always go your way. And that's okay. Things not going your way, it's nothing wrong with that. It just means that, there's a different plan for you, or regardless of what you believe in, whether it be Jesus or the universe or whatever, there's a plan. And in that plan, what you're doing affects everything else. So there's time, I just think everything happens in timing. So even if you're like out of sync with the time, your plan could be great. It could be pristine, but if it's pristine and in the wrong timing, it's not going to come into fruition. And you have to be okay with that, because that's a part of life. But to overcome it, try again. And if that way doesn't work, tweak your plan and try again. People don't come to great spaces or come to great things without first failing. It's just reality. So that was an easy question. So I'm gonna do another one. Okay, you guys get like a 2-for-1 special today. All right, let's see what we got. That kind of looked like I cheated. I didn't though. We'll try again. See what 10 says. Oh, okay. Have you ever been a victim of sexual harassment at the workplace? Or have you ever been propositioned with a sexual activity for promotion or raise? Unfortunately, the answer is yes. The first time that it ever happened, I was 17, and I was really kind of taken aback because it was one of my somebody that I actually trusted. I think that no matter where you are, there's space for predators. Whether it's work, church, school, like it doesn't matter. People are always gonna be after their own selfish motivations for the most part, and if they can get something from you while achieving a goal or giving you what it is that you need, they're gonna, people dress things up to make it look like everyone wins in a situation, but in reality, they don't. Anything that you gain from anything other than hard work usually sets you up to fail anyway, because it'll put you in a position that your character can't keep you in. That's not necessarily anything that you want. But if that does happen, then you just gotta work that much harder to keep it. Just is what it is. No need to kick yourself over it, no need to beat yourself up over it. I mean, life goes on. You are not one mistake that you make, or one choice or bad choice, or choice that you regret, or choice that you don't think was or choice that you think was good for you at the right time, but not today. Like, you're not the sum of that. What was the second part of this question? Have you ever been propositioned with sexual activity for promotion or raise? Yeah, I have. I didn't take it, but it happens often. A lot of women, as well as men, are propositioned, I feel like, on a daily basis for personal gain. And a lot of people kind of take the bait because they want to get ahead. But that's life, I feel like anything you do, you have to live with. So if that's okay for you, that's okay for you. But if you have to make a decision on whether or not it's something that you can carry. And if you're going to be okay with knowing that, hey, I know I do this and I do that, or I have this title and that title, but I got here because of this exchange, or I did a favor for this person, and that's how I got here, versus on your hard work and dedication. And that takes value from your accomplishment, in my opinion. I feel like, for me, if I gain something from anything other than hard work and from anything other than dedication, if I were to get something for a favor, it just it devalues it for me. Anything that I don't have to strive for, that I don't have to work for, or that's just handed to me, I'm not going to appreciate as much as if it was something that I actually had to go after. So that's just me. We're all different, but don't allow yourself to fall victim to harassment in the workplace. If you are being harassed, there's an HR department waiting on you. But it's not and then know the people that you're around. Study people. I mean, I know I do. I know how to maneuver around people, and if you're paying attention and you're well aware and you're well versed in your company or your workplace or who the people that you work with, then you'll know how to handle them and what to expect from them. So just pay attention, do your homework, and make sure that you're always treated fairly, treated equally, and that you feel secure in the space that it is that you have to occupy for work or for business or school or whatever it is. because that can also give you feelings of anxiety or depression or insecurity, and you don't want to feed any negative notions that can rise up within yourself. You always want to be happy, you always want to be positive, you always want to feel confident and comfortable with things that you have to do on a day-to-day. And I feel like making choices to not allow people to do certain things to you or say certain things to you will create a healthy space for yourself, for you mentally, so that you can be sound, mind, soul, and body. And that's what it's all about. So yeah, y'all got a 2-for-1 special for today. Yeah, so this is Transparency Project, and I'm Tania Luther, and this is done in order to combat depression. I know I was one of the 15 million people who dealt with depression. I dealt with it for years, and at one point in time, I just remember, just crying every day, 3 and 4 times a day, not knowing where life was going, how I was going to get on the other side of these feelings, and not understanding why I felt buried by my emotions. Not feeling secure about myself, not being happy with my life, and every day just barely making a decision to live. So if that's you, definitely seek help. I know I did, and I saw a therapist that helped me, and she showed me what to do in order to work to get back to myself. There's some days I'm still not her, or all the way myself, but I make a choice. So you make a choice, and in making that choice, you have something to offer the world. The world needs you, just like it needs me and everyone else that's in it. So make sure that you share your story, and you're open, you're honest about what it is that you need. Life is a gift, and you should treat it as such. Peace.